I'm gonna do it. Only walk backwards in the game for 5 minutes.
You having trouble, brother?
Kinda. This is tough.
You're doing good. Just keep walking. There you go. You're doing good.
I don't know how I'm gonna open doors.
I'll open doors for you.
Okay. So at 9:20, I can stop walking backwards. Is it right here? What is this? Oh! The heck? Here we go!
Okay, let's go!
And welcome everyone to episode 35 of the 1UP XP show. This week we dive back into Phasmophobia. Always a good time. Me, Klam, Hicker, and Burr. We show you the ropes again with some new updates to Phasmophobia, which again is only for PC, but a lot of fun if you get you and your friends together and do a little ghost hunting. Here's the highlights. All right, we're here. All right, boys. We got to cleanse the area where the ghost is using smudge sticks. Detect ghost presence with a motion sensor. Get a ghost to walk through salt. James Anderson. He responds to people who are alone.
All right. I grabbed a thermometer and a spirit box.
Oh, that's right. You get super sprint. Forgot about that.
All right, boys. It's on the intermediate. We got to find that power.
Yo, ghost, where you be?
Power's in the basement on this one.
No, it can be in a bunch of spots. It can be in the garage.
I am turning power on.
I got level 5 right here.
Level 5, yep. Top of the stairs.
Power's on.
Ooh, it just played the piano?
Where's the level 5 at? Right here?
Yep.
It's 59. It's not really cold here.
Yeah, but level 5, you can't really... I mean, I guess it could be upstairs.
About 53 right here at the piano. 50 at the piano.
Yeah, it played the piano.
Yeah, it's about 50 right here where I'm standing in the dining room. Yeah.
49 on me. It's 49 right here. It's probably the bathroom. It's 49 right here. Whew.
Oh, we got spirit box.
The name is James Anderson.
Light went on in the piano room.
Yeah, spirit box and
Yo,
EMF level 5.
Jimmy Anderson, where you at, brother? I'm smudging. Smudging his gaming room.
I already put salt out, so.
And you threw the trash out on the porch. Wow.
You'll be alright.
You know, quit turning lights on and off over here, okay?
Freezing temps. I saw my breath. Yep, freezing temps. It's the twins. Run. Oh, do we have any more salt? I'm going to go put it in that room.
Hicker used it all.
Nope, I got some.
Okay, so he put it in the kitchen.
John Anderson, show yourself.
Yeah, all we need is salt and we're good to go.
John Anderson.
We can get some pictures.
To show himself.
Wait for it. No, not yet. Where is he?
I seen him for a split second, but somebody popped their head in front of me.
I'm bolting upstairs as soon as he starts hunting again. So he's like, nope,
John
no.
Anderson, show yourself.
It's Jim Anderson?
No wonder
That's
he's mad
James
at you. You've been calling him the wrong name.
James Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
James Anderson.
Hey, step through salt. We got all the objectives. We can actually leave if you guys want to.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, should be the mimic if you guys got everything, or the twins. I mean.
Yep, the twins.
Yay, we got money.
And lots of pictures.
Hicker should be level 5, freezing temps, and spirit box. Closing her up.
Oh. Got a runny nose, chat.
Welcome back. Like prepared some
I need the money.
And as always, a great time with Hicker and Klam. And Burr was in the beginning portion with our intro. But coming up next on the 1UpXP show, we introduce you to a phenomenal young man named Nick Lockwood. Nick, he suffers from spinal muscular atrophy type 1, but he doesn't let that stop him. And we share you a little bit of his story right after the break. There's things in this life that we just might not understand. There's things in this life that we might take for granted. But Nick Lockwood is a kid again, and he can play video games. And he does so much more, like flying a drone with his pops, or graduating high school here this coming June.
Nick's the pilot right now.
Nick Lockwood has
Holy
spinal
smokes.
muscular atrophy type 1. But he doesn't let that stop him. He continues to play his video games with his friends and live his life. He's a kid again.
Is finally able to play Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Switch. This has been a dream of his for many years, and we are finally able to do it with these switches here that we've got hooked up to the Xbox adaptive controller, hooked up to another adapter that goes into the Nintendo Switch. We got lots of wires going here, but hey, we finally figured it out. And there he is. It was worth it. Dude, this is awesome, man.
And Nick's not the only one in his family dealing with spinal muscular atrophy type 1.
Actually, Nick has an older sister, Emma,
Okay.
that's 21, that was diagnosed first, actually before Nick, with spinal muscular atrophy type 1. And at the time of diagnosis, back in, I guess it would have been 2001, 2002, somewhere right before Nick was born, we had her down at the Children's Hospital here in Cincinnati, and she was diagnosed with SMA type 1, which the prognosis was not good. They said the life expectancy of a child at that time was under 2 years of age. And so we were, of course, devastated as parents. We'd never heard about this disease before. Shortly after that, we found out that my wife Beth was pregnant with Nick, and didn't know, whether or not he would have the same disease and disorder or not. But went ahead and had, of course, the pregnancy. In 2002, Nick was born. Not too long after birth, realized he wasn't reaching some of the milestones as well. Kind of like Emma was following that same path. So we quickly knew that he probably still had SMA or spinal muscular atrophy type 1, like his sister Emma.
The story isn't about sadness, and the story isn't about feel bad for Nick and his family. The story is to show you how Nick is playing the cards he was dealt and is making his own life for himself, and his family is learning every step of the way. And there's a lot of things that come with it. There's a lot of barriers that you have to get around, but they are doing what they know how to do, and that is help their kids be kids again.
So, of course, we were devastated, but we were quick to figure out ways as parents to try to change the outcome and realize that, hey, even though we've got some difficult situations here with both of our kids, we're going to try to make the best of it. We're going to try to learn about the disease. We're going to try to figure out ways to, make a difference in our kids' lives. And through that time, we found out about respiratory protocols, for lack of a better word, on how to deal with the respiratory part of it. 'Cause that's what ultimately can be dangerous for a kid with SMA, is the respiratory part of it. And a cold can quickly lead to pneumonia, and pneumonia can quickly lead to a hospitalization, which could be, severe. We're able to figure out how they can live way beyond that. And as you can see now, I was 21 and Nicholas is 19, and my daughter Emma's getting ready to graduate from Liberty University next month, and Nick's getting ready to graduate from high school in June. And so we've been able to, through not just us, but through the doctors and through the research and through so many different things, and being able to kind of change that outcome and being able to provide a future for our kids. And gaming and so forth has been a huge bonus, just being able to provide that opportunity, because our kids can't do a lot of the same things that other kids can do, but they can do this. And so we just have kind of figured out a way to make it work for Nick, and it's been a blessing, and it's been a lot of fun to be able to be a part of.
The date is January 17th, 2020, and Nick, for the first time, has got 5 switches going on his Xbox game. We're playing Sonic Forces. This is the adaptive controller, and for the first time, he's got 5 switches. We've got the A and X button activated, along with the forward, right, and the left. So let's show what we got. So right here is your X button, is that correct? Mm-hmm. Over here we got right and left. I believe this might be the forward button over here on this leg. And then over here we got another thing here.
And talking with Nick, I learned he just wants to do the same things that we want to do. He wants to play video games with his friends. He wants to have those memories. He wants to have a good time. And I asked Nick what some of his favorite games are, and I asked Nick what his message is to the people that might think it's not possible.
He says he likes to play games because he can play with his friends.
What's your favorite game right now, Nick?
Rocket League.
Rocket League, yeah. I tell you what, buddy, it's one of my favorites as well. How did a Kid Again come about, and how did you guys get associated with a Kid Again?
So we found out about it probably, it's been almost from the beginning of when Emma was diagnosed. We found out about it, and then of course Nick was born in 2002. So I'm guessing it was probably somewhere 2005-ish, somewhere on there. We got involved with Kid Again, and we're associated with the Kings Island event that they did every year. So they brought families that have life-threatening issues, were brought together from all over this tri-state area and also all over Ohio. The families come together at Kings Island, and that's right up the road, maybe 30 minutes from our house. It's always been a favorite place to be for our family. I grew up there as a kid. We were able to, as a family, growing up, kind of went there as a kid, and then, we had kids, we'll be able to introduce that to them. And so when we found out that a Kid Again was going to be hosting this for families all over the place, we of course wanted to be a part of it, and we were able to meet up with other friends that we had from the SMA community. It was really cool for us because we you know, a lot of times throughout the summer, we live in different parts of the city or different parts of the state where now all these families are coming together. And one of the cool things they do is they have a picnic grove, you know, where we have a luncheon inside the picnic grove for all these families to get together and eat a meal. And so we get to meet up with these families and then be able to kind of, you know, have like a reunion and then hopefully hang out at the park as well, you know, go out and ride some of these rides that some of them are accessible and a lot of them are not, but it doesn't matter. It's just fun to get out, do something different, go up to the top of the Eiffel Tower. When they were a little younger, they were actually able to get on some of those rides for the kids over in the, I used to call it Hanna-Barbera Land. I think it's called Planet Snoopy now, I think they call it. But
And with a kid again, you can see exactly what Kevin and his wife Beth were trying to give their kids. To be a kid again. Those memories of being out and about and doing the things that we all do as children and have a wonderful childhood. And just because Emma or Nick have these disabilities doesn't mean they can't have the same opportunities that we have. And a kid again provided them that opportunity to go to Kings Island, to ride the rides, to be out in the park, to hang out with their friends and hang out with other families. And you can see just how much that means to Kevin and Nick. What would you want to tell other kids, buddy, that have something similar to yourself or might have a disability or think they can't play video games or have fun? Do you have any words of encouragement for those kids?
so whatever you have, you can still play video games.
And welcome back to the One Up XP show. Recently, about a week ago, we had a 24-hour live stream that raised funds for A Kid Again, and we came up with over $6,000 for A Kid Again, the Michigan chapter. And here's the highlights of that 24-hour stream. It was a blast.
We're going for the next 24 hours, and you've got a lot in store.
I do. We are going to start off with interactive Minecraft for about the first half of this live stream, where if you donate, you get coins on my Twitch channel, and you can dictate what happens in the game. You can kill me in the game, you can give me stuff in the game, you can spawn things in the game. Basically, I'm playing a game that you guys are dictating what's happening with those coins. So that's on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Flake of Wrath. You can head to the 910 News YouTube channel, where everything is as well. Yep. And then also on my Facebook channel, facebook.com/Flake of Wrath. Everything you need is all on those channels, all the links for donations, everything, socials. We'll be here for 24 hours, guys. Liver and onions or cappuccino? There's a trash can.
Here and having some fun, because you guys are the best. Just throwing anybody for a loop.
Hey, ladies. And fellas.
Yep. I was saving this up so when I could, have enough stuff to, make some books. No!
Give $35 if you can. If you can't, give $3 a month.
Yep.
And at the end of the year, you will sponsor one child for one great adventure, leaving the hospital behind and just being a kid again.
This is a team-oriented game.
He's on this thing still.
Yeah, he's running. Pull! You tried, Planet. Not today, Junior. Oh. And back. What did I miss? I almost died. Don't ever push me off again. It's gonna hurt. Oh wait, I'm gonna drop right through this hole. I'm gonna thread the needle, chat. Boom! What does this mean for the Michigan chapter of A Kid Again coming up with $6,000?
Well, one, it's our largest amount of money raised to date.
Hey, chat! We did it! Woo!
Michael, how are you doing? You look like you're holding up pretty good,
know,
man.
Right?
I'm holding up really good. We just had We just had a meeting with Amy, and she's a director of the Michigan chapter of A Kid Again.
Yeah. We raised over $6,000. Wow. For A Kid Again.
From March 1st until today, and she just informed us in my community that we have the biggest fundraiser to date for the Michigan chapter of A Kid Again.
Wow.
That is amazing.
I'm getting a little bit emotional. I don't know if I'm just, tired.
$3,000 gets 30 families into a theme park absolutely free to enjoy. And it's not just the kids, it's the parents and the siblings, everybody. $6,000, we got 60 families into
a theme park absolutely free for a day to forget, what they're dealing with and have fun, to be a kid again.
And thank you for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. We do have to give some shout outs for everyone who donated over $50. Be Cool, thank you so much for your donation to A Kid Again. Burr, as well as Thunderclam, as well as so many names here. Scott, thank you so much. Kirsten, thank you so much. Sneaky Crawdad, thank you so much. As well as Liz. Lazarus, thank you so much. Appreciate you for everything you do. We also have a bunch. Motogogo, thank you so much, buddy, for your 50. Ryan, thank you so much for your 50. Hannah, thank you so much for your 100. Nasty Boy, thank you so much for 51. So many donations. Zombie, thank you so much for the 70. Amy, thank you for the 100. Anonymous, thank you for the 100. Zombie, thank you for the 499. Nick Lockwood, thank you for the 100. You saw his story earlier. Be Cool, thank you for the 161. 250 from Will and Patty, thank you so much. Corey, thank you so much for the 250 as well. And that wraps up our fundraiser completely. Be good, stay safe, take care. I'll see you guys next week.